invite you to complete a 1-7 CP football dream team. You can choose players you have played with and played against for any nation.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Okay, so I'll do one here. So I'm going to go with my goalkeeper, Giles Moore. Nicest person you'll ever meet in the world. I mean, what a lovely young man he is. But a fantastic goalkeeper. I mean, he had 8 operations growing up, 8 operations on his legs, and now he's one of the best, if not the best goalkeeper in the world. Shot stopping is outstanding, can throw it a mile. So for me, he's got to go in there. So Giles Moore in goal, we'll put that in. So Moore in goal. At the back by himself, because he's that good, we're going to go Albagov. So Albagov is a Russian. So he was a CP5 when I played, but now he's a CP1. Mobile player, plays off both feet. See some of his penalties, smashes the penalties in. He's a fantastic player, and he's that good. You can just leave him by himself 1v1, and that just means that other players in the middle of the park can have license to go forward. He covers the ground quick. He reads the game quick. He's great on the ball. So he was one of the best players, if not the best player that I played against because of his classification. He was a CP5, but he was playing like a CP8 because he was that good, and he epitomised what CP football is all about. So I really would have loved to have played with him. So Albagov goes in there. My best pal in CP football, I'm godfather to his daughter. So I'm going to go Matty Crossan in the middle of the park. Again, super Crossan there. Super fast. Covers the ground quick, needs to improve his finishing. That's probably the only part of the game he needs to improve. Electric pace, good on the ball, very good in 1v1 situations, both with the ball and without the ball. So for me, he's got to be in there. I love playing with him. I absolutely love playing with him. Just in front of him, I'm going to play a 1-4-1, is Ramanov. Ramanov is a Russian player. Again, great pace, but I've never seen a player hit the ball so hard with no backlift. The ball would be in between his feet, and he just use his toe, or he just smash it with no backlift, and the ball would go whoosh into the back of the net before the goalkeeper had even moved. His movement was clever. He knew exactly the right runs to make. He was intelligent when to play first time, when to dribble with the ball. I played against him, and just electric pace in movement. It's so hard to play against. So him and Matty in midfield there would be unstoppable in my opinion. So he's going to go in the middle, just like a sort of a number 10. Matty will sit in a little bit like a number 4. Up front, I'm going to go Barker. So I actually owe Michael Barker, the biggest legend in England CP football for me. He's played for 15 years, he scored loads of goals. He provided me with all of my goals, more or less, because he didn't move that far, but where he did move was clever. And he made an easy pass, I'll play it into him, he'd set me perfectly for a finish. Unbelievable touch, unbelievable awareness, and also he can finish. And he can play centre half as well. We could swap them 2 over, we could put Ramanov up front, put him back into midfield, so this team could be rotated about, but Barker up front all day long. Absolute legend of CP football in England. On the right hand side, I'm going to go Antoniuk. So Antoniuk is a Ukrainian player, left-footed, very left-footed, all 1 foot. The ball will be on this side, and he'll move his body all the way over here so he can control it. But again, probably the best finisher in CP football. I always remember we played against him in the European Championships in 2014. We actually drew against Ukraine, so it was probably one of our biggest results, 1-1. And I played so well against him because I blocked all his shots. I was sharp to him. He didn't get a sniff. And in the World Cup in 2015, I switched off once, and he's come off the back of me. The ball's been squared, and he's just a little dink over Giles Moore to score the goal. And that's the level it is at the top. You give him 1 chance and he'll score. And I gave him 1 chance, and he scored. My nickname for him is the Ghost. He doesn't say anything, doesn't say a word, but he moves into space. You don't know where he is because he doesn't ask for the ball. And he's in space, and you give him 1 chance, and he's going to take it. So I want him on that side, so he can come inside of his left foot, link with Barker, link with Crossan, link with Ramanov, and get shots off. On the other side, Wanderson. What a player! For 2 or 3 years, he was right up there as one of the best players. Again, an absolute bullet of a shot. Can cover the ground really quickly. Brazilian player, so he's got the flair, he's got the skills. So he's a player that I would have loved to have played with. I didn't get to really play against him, I don't think, but just watching him from the sidelines, he was Brazil's talisman. He really carried them. When Brazil played well, he normally played well. And I think if he'd have maybe been able to play a bit more in Rio, I think they could have definitely gone further and got maybe the silver or the gold medal. That's how good Brazil could have been if he'd have been maybe super fit. I think he was struggling with an injury at the time, but he's right up there for me. And then manager, I'll be the gaffer. That's where I want to go in my life. I want to try and become the England manager one day, hopefully. So I'm going to be the manager, and I would have loved to have worked with that team. And I'll just sign it here. What a team that would be. I think that could go about a decade unbeaten, that team. Unbelievable.